right, everybody, welcome back to Movie Talks and Chill. We are your hosts. I am Tony Serrato.
I am Gavin Butts.
I am Patrick Wall.
And we are in the month of July.
Yes.
This past weekend was the 4th of July.
Twas.
You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
I'm a hot dog.
And we should say at the time of this recording, it was last weekend. By the time you're listening to it, it was Saturdays ago.
Yes. That's, yeah.
Thank you, Math.
Yes. Thanks, Math. So, yeah, this episode, there really wasn't any specific reason for it. There was nothing really that the person did or happened to them or anything like that. We
Thankfully.
Yeah, luckily. But we
don't jinx it.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Not. This is real wood.
I was going to say, this is hardwood.
Yeah. This is some antique stuff, right? But no, so we have never, I'm scrolling through a lot of past episodes since we're coming up to the 5th year anniversary soon. So I just like to reflect sometimes by myself.
Yeah. I had an idea for an episode, but we did it like our first year. So maybe we could just do it again because people have forgotten.
We'll do it.
All timers setting in early on Patrick.
Yep. But going through the episodes, I realized that there's a lot of still big stars and big filmmakers and directors and producers that we haven't hit on yet or got a chance to talk about yet. But this one...
Well, we hit on them. They just turned us down.
Yeah. Every day. They don't even answer the emails.
Yeah.
They don't like it when I buy them drinks.
There's a few restraining orders.
Always give me the number to an Arby's.
Yeah.
And I don't even really eat the beef and cheddar.
What was that, like the late 2000s where you have reached the rejection hotline?
Oh, yeah.
The person is giving you this number did not want to talk to you.
I remember that.
Well, this person I hope would want to talk to us. Unfortunately,
Yes.
he's really super busy, but he is an amazing director. He's done so many films. Mr. Martin Scorsese.
Correct. Yes.
The says.
Yes.
Old Marty.
Not Marty.
Kundun. I liked it.
We going out tonight? Clubbing?
Yeah, indeed.
I mean, he's like 83. So I
Something
think
tells me he still parties.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure he does, but probably in his own way.
He's going to the Tampa Club for a 4:30 dinner.
Yep.
I mean, that sounds delicious.
I know you've already had dinner.
Dinner or 4:30? 4:30 at dinner for 4:30.
How does a time sound appetizing? That's odd.
It just does.
It just works.
So diving in as in traditional fashion, favorite Scorsese movie? What do you have?
I don't know if I would say it's my favorite, but I will say the one that I've watched probably the most, and it's mainly to get everything out of it, but it's Shutter Island. Like,
Really?
that movie
Interesting.
just like, I'm like, I still to this day don't know if he was really a police officer before he went in there, or was he really a patient?
You're just a patient. Like, I figured that out at the end.
I don't know.
It's a thinker.
It's like, it's like Inception. That little thimble goes down, but then it comes right back up.
It just like weaves a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, but Shutter Island, yeah. So for everyone who has, I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before, but quick synopsis: it's a Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Ruffalo. The scene opens with them coming on. This is my thing, is that they're on a boat from the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
There's a car that was from there because he had his car keys.
Mm-hmm.
So either they planted that
Yep.
all the way back.
That's what I'm assuming.
That's
what I took away from the movie.
that is the level of mental health that they should be in the mental health hospital.
Hey,
Wasn't like Ben Kingsley was like the big ward?
I think so.
like the head doctor.
Well, he was the guy that he was supposed to go see, but his doctor was actually Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, but you don't know that until the last 20
exactly,
seconds.
Exactly.
Spoilers.
Aw, jinx. You stop it.
I don't know what to say.
So,
Can I wake up now? This is my
this is your fever
This is
dream.
my weird dream now. I want to leave.
Someone pinch me, please.
Will Freddy Krueger please step in at any moment? At any moment.
So anyway, the storyline goes that Leonardo DiCaprio's character goes to the island because he's trying to investigate a murder suspect that's there, and as everything ensues, and he has his own fever dream of the woman living in the hallway or off the cliffs of the island, and then a couple other things that happen here and there in the movie. It turns out at the very end of the movie that this was all a ruse, and that he is actually a patient there. But the dual storyline of it is that he was there also investigating or uncovering corruption in the mental hospital that was located on this island.
Shutter
So,
Island.
possible military experiments, but we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Nope.
I think Leonardo
Shutter
DiCaprio.
Island 2.
I
The
think he
Awakening.
was just clinically insane. Mark Ruffalo was just diving into his psychosis a little bit before they're like, no, it's not real. You're mentally ill. Let's get you back to bed.
Well, and so like that's the thing is that he doesn't go back to bed because he basically tells him that he's going to get lobotomized if he doesn't let go of this dream that he's in.
Well, then he'll go to bed forever.
Yeah, exactly. And
Takes
so-
place in like the
Forever.
50s, so a lobotomy is an ice pick to the tear duct at that point.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
And it won't easy. It's his Rocky, and he ain't no puppy.
They had a Criminal Minds Evolution episode where the guy was doing that, but they actually showed
Oh,
him
no.
doing it. And I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah.
I had to turn away. I'm like,
Um,
very few things make me really.
They showed it in what was that steampunk movie?
Sucker Punch.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that one had them fighting zombie Nazis with katanas, so
Yeah.
there's a little balance in that.
And a dragon.
Yeah, that movie kicks ass. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I'm
no,
saying.
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying they
Yeah, it was at the
witnessed that.
spoilers for the end of the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, lobotomies.
Speaking of Criminal Minds, there's one episode where they call him the puppet master, so where he kidnaps people and then he puts them on like marionette strings.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That one made me turn away.
Yeah.
That was very good episode, but
Yeah, there's certain
Or-
ones that I'm just like, I don't really like certain torturous
Yeah.
things. There's like I can handle a lot, but there's certain things I'm just like, no.
Or the smart girl in The Boys lobotomizes herself every time so that she can just be normal.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Why would you do that?
Or at the end of the first season where Homelander lobotomizes his boss with both eyes and then melts her face.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a lobotomy. That's just death.
yeah, that's a straight
It
melt.
started as lobotomy, but almost instantly turned into something.
Yeah. Yeah, he died.
What about
So yeah, Shutter Island.
Shutter Island.
It is a solid movie. Now I actually want to go watch Shutter Island. It's been a long time since I've seen it. So I've seen a few of his films. Obviously, I haven't seen all of them. He's a very prolific director and an award-winning director. I've got to go with Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
It's just,
I'm actually surprised you didn't say The Departed. Since you talk about The Departed all the
I
time.
love the movie, but when it comes to, obviously they're both on Scorsese's list, but
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street just was awesome. There's a scene where Leonardo DiCaprio is just coming out of his like giant $3 trillion mansion, and he's like, at any given time, I'm on weed, cocaine, and morphine. And because why? Because who doesn't love morphine?
Yeah.
And the way he just, that scene was just one take of Leo just walking out of his house into the car, and Leonardo DiCaprio, I say Leo like I know him. Leonardo DiCaprio doing, what he does, being a very good actor. It was just like a really great scene. Like, I've seen the movie multiple times, and I love, especially when they're in the diner, Leonardo DiCaprio says, "I'm opening up my own like firm, like to sell penny stocks," and he's asking everyone, he's like, "I could write you a script to sell anything." He's like, "Here, you without reading the script, sell me this pen." He's like, "Well, it's a very nice pen, sir. I think you'd like it." He's like, "No,
Nope.
you." He's like, "Nope, hey, you. Hey, do me a favor, write down your name." "I can't do that. I don't have a pen. Here you go, $5." Like, I mean, that's a solid answer.
Yeah.
Son of
Exactly.
this pen.
And that was by the guy who played the Punisher, who did that line. But it's just, and like he goes into the like, is any of this legal? Absolutely fucking not. And then he's explaining like how they were invested in the IPO company before it launched, which for For someone in his position on Wall Street is a wildly big no-no.
Oh yes.
It's very well directed, written, and obviously acted. It's just probably my favorite Scorsese film.
And I
And it
like
had Rob Reiner in it
Yeah, it did.
as the father.
I like Jonah Hill's character at the beginning of it. He was like, it's like, I see your car, and we live in the same building. I gotta ask, like, what do you do? It's like last week I cleared 50,000 or something freaking asinine last month, and he's like, shut the fuck up, man. No. He said, you show me your pay stub, I quit my job right now and I come work for you. And then the next scene is him in the phone book. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, I quit.
Yeah, Jonah Hill had it was an odd character. Like,
Yeah.
the way he looked and talked.
He
was
also
so-
had Mark Wahlberg's
Well, he
fake
had
penis
veneers.
in a scene.
Yeah, but
They
he was
gave him
just,
veneers with the
yeah, and it's just the way he talked and acted. It was so weird. Like the whole thing. He's like, yeah, I heard your wife, and he's like, I heard it was like your cousin or something. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, no, she's my cousin.
Yeah.
He's like,
Well, no, like
It's
it starts out as
it's
like,
like, no.
I mean, like she's like, well, she's my cousin.
Yeah.
But I
She's
mean,
not my
like,
cousin.
She's not my cousin. It's like, oh, it's like down the road. Yeah. It's like second, first,
Basically, comes down to their immediate
Yeah,
cousin.
exactly. They're immediate family.
He's like, I don't want to. I'm going to be clean about it. He's like, I didn't want anybody else sleeping with my cousin.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to sleep with my cousin, it's going to be me. He's like, isn't there like deformities with the baby stuff? Well, it can happen, but
I mean,
It's
you know.
diluted enough to where it's not a guarantee.
yes.
And then there's that one scene at the beach house where he's high on like
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes, but he just like he's staring at some woman. He's like, oh yeah, and everyone's like,
Oh,
what are
that's
you
Margot
doing?
Robbie. That's when Leo's character meets Margot Robbie,
Mm-hmm.
and he's over there,
And he's just like sort of walking in the middle of the party,
He's just checking off in the middle of the party.
using what I can only assume is Mark Wahlberg's dong from Boogie Nights.
Probably. Or when he's sitting there trying to say his name, Steve. Imagine.
I also
Well, I love how it started out with what in his mind happened,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it cuts to what actually.
when he's driving the
happened.
Ferrari.
Yes.
Yes.
I've developed a new stage, the cerebral palsy stage.
Got the phone.
I'm on the phone. Yeah, that scene, I guarantee you had to be like 20 takes.
I hope not for that car because they beat the crap out of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was an old school Testarossa. Like,
Yeah.
that
They
was
just
not-
found one in a junkyard.
They
and
did
just-
not find that car in a
Exactly.
junkyard.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? There's an old beater. Let's
This
beat
is
it
a
down.
fiberglass replica.
Yeah.
This will cost you,
It's probably all they did.
$5,000.
It's Hollywood. They can do whatever they want. And I'm sure Martin Scorsese had a big enough budget to where he's like, hey, make a fake Ferrari for me. Or
Oh, we can't do that, Martin. Then give me the real fucking thing.
Yeah, then go get it.
oh, you can
The
and you
studio's
will.
paying for it.
You
I'm
can.
having a Ferrari Testarossa in this film.
That's
Whether or
what it
not
is.
it's
I couldn't think of his dang name, but it's John Barenthal. And he was Leo's friend, or Jordan Belfort's friend, and he was the one that was like running the rat holes for him because he was completely removed from the financial industry, so he could get it done. But that scene where they have in the parking lot, they actually had to, I believe John Barenthal cracked Jonah Hill's teeth because he actually clocked him one time.
oh no. Jonah Hill got
Nice.
punched in the face by the Punisher.
But also, like, he punches him in the face 2 other times in the movie, I think.
Yeah.
No,
I
one.
think he learned how to shadow punch after that.
Yeah. No, I think Jonah Hill learned how to dive.
Yeah. Well, at that point, Jonah Hill was also in his larger stage again. Because,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
fluctuated throughout the years.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, every movie was a different size. And
Yeah.
it was hard to miss him. So, yeah. Good movie.
But he had that was a funny thing. I went home and I asked my wife any message. I said, hey, did Joey call? And you never called. I've been waiting for an apology. He's like, dude, just shut the hell up and give me the money.
I think I know your favorite movie.
Do you?
Yes.
Are you? How positive are you?
75%.
That's That's a good bit of confidence right there. You think he knows it?
I think he does.
All right, let's hear it.
Goodfellas.
So you're very close. I was gonna
Okay.
put that. It's a tie.
And
So
or in Casino.
no. See, I was not a fan. I was not as much a fan of Casino. There was
okay.
a comedian that did a joke about it.
Goodfellas over Casino.
Oh, definitely.
Well, solid. I mean, obviously, but I personally also love Casino.
Well, I enjoyed Casino, but I didn't love it as much as Goodfellas. And there was that comedian who did that bit about it. He's like, after Goodfellas came out, Casino came out. You know what I call it? Casino.
Casino. Yeah.
But I did, the reason why I didn't like it as much was because they made, even though I know he's playing the character, but Robert De Niro's character in that was just such like a
wuss.
pushover.
Yeah.
A
And
diva
and I
towards
was-
the end.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. And I know that's based off the actual character, but I just was like, this isn't the De Niro.
Yeah.
Like I either want to see De Niro in that state, but funny,
Mm.
or just as him as he normally does in mob movies.
Yeah.
So
Not the only thing I had was Joe Pesci, and they said just go around everything that you didn't get to say in Goodfellas. Say here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be fucking nothing without me
Yeah.
out here, okay? Okay? I made you this. Well, let me ask you something.
I had
What's
to-
funny?
Yeah.
What's funny about me? I'm a funny looking?
yes, you are. That would have been a great response to it. Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Yes,
you
you
are.
Give
And,
me that little pissant in the scene. He's like not saying that to Joe Pesci.
And the other thing I didn't like about it was, speaking of scenes that bother people and bother me, was that scene at the end of that one. And we'll get to my favorite one in a second. But that scene at the
Oh.
end of there when they kill him and his brother, but they're beating him with bats, and you're watching, like, whoever did the makeup on that was amazing. Because as they're hitting him, you literally seeing the skin
Just
turn
Yeah.
purple as, like, the bones are breaking. You hear the bones. I'm like, what a god awful. And they were still alive when they started
Yeah.
burying them. And I'm like, that is horrifying.
Yeah.
That is god awfully horrifying. Now, they were probably in so much shot that they were
Well,
going to be gone in a second anyway. But
Yeah.
no, that's a horrible thing. But I will say, I think as far as all of Scorsese's movies, I think Taxi Driver is probably my
Okay.
number
Oof.
one. And not because it's the famous line, "You
Yeah.
talking to me?"
Yeah. Or I'm walking.
hey.
Yeah.
hey, you talking to me? Hey.
But it's just a really good story about, for those who haven't seen it, from 1970, whatever,
Something like that.
spoiler alert, or seen all the impressions and heard all the jokes and seen all the movies and
right.
documentaries. But it's a very young Jodie Foster.
1976.
I think it might have been one of her first roles. I'm not 100% on that, but I
Yeah.
think it was around one of her first roles. But it's just a good deep dive into what can happen to the human psyche when they're
not
just
good things.
and it wasn't even so much that he was ever pushed too far. He was tired of other people getting pushed too far. Like Jodie Foster was the underage prostitute, and like he was actually just befriending her. Like he's like, why are you letting this person do this? Like, that's your pimp. He called you a little piece of chicken. You want to be called that, little piece of chicken? Which I don't understand what that means, but hey, whatever.
Sure, it meant something in 1976.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's just a great thing, and because his character's name's Travis in the movie. But just watching him slowly delve into that change, and then finally when he just sets up that own rig that he makes for the gun to come out.
Oh yeah.
The flip
cop-
out,
yeah.
the flip out device, and he's shaving his head, and it's just like, I mean, De Niro. That was young De Niro too, so it was just. That's when you really knew that De Niro could like act like crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was just De Niro's always been De Niro.
Yeah.
Like you see him, you know him. Can he be funny? Absolutely. Can he be very serious and scary? Absolutely. But in this particular case, it was like watching just his face change. It was kind of like how I talked about in that scene in Split when he's at the psychiatrist's office, the doctors, and she's pulling the real person out in him.
Yeah.
And he's like talking, just his face changing. You could tell which character it was.
Right.
The way he changed his expression. So that's how this movie was. So I will say, as far as getting a character development and a character arc and change, I think he hit that one perfectly with Taxi Driver.
I wonder who has done the most Scorsese movies.
Great question. I
know
mean,
most people, especially in our generation, would definitely say Leo.
well, no, I think De Niro may have some of the most because you got he did I think did he do Raging Bull?
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, he did Raging Bull, he did Taxi Driver, he did Goodfellas, he did The Irishman. He did
Right.
Casino,
Leo, you got Gangs of New York, Shutter Island,
The Departed,
yeah. Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Um,
Let's dive into
Yeah,
them. Let's see.
When counting sheer volume, Harry Northrop, Harvey Keitel, and Leonardo DiCaprio are tied for the most acting appearances in Scorsese's films with 6 movies.
dang.
Harvey Keitel, really?
However, if you measure it by overall length of collaboration and prominence, Robert De Niro is definitive.
Okay.
And I think we mentioned it before but it's been a long time. But when we talked about The Irishman one time,
Yeah.
when we brought that up, it might have been when we were doing mom movies.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only time where De Niro, Pacino, and Pesci were all in the same movie at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's wild.
Yeah. Well, because it was either like De Niro and Pacino or Pesci and De Niro.
Yep.
I don't know if Pacino and Pesci ever really did any movies directly
think so.
together.
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't think they have.
There should be some homework here.
Yeah. We're making our own homework.
But no, so yeah, that would be, I would say, just because of that. Now, if Goodfellas, now Taxi Driver is one of those movies where, depending on when it's on, is when I can sit down and watch it. It's not one of those, hey, it's on, I can sit down anytime and watch it. Goodfellas is that movie
Yeah.
that at any point in the movie, at any time, if I turn it on, I'm gonna probably just sit there and watch it for a bit, whether I finish it or not. But I know the thing pretty much by heart. So.
Yeah, but that's the one where like go home and get your fucking box, and then they stab him with the
Shine
pen.
box, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, get your shine box.
and then they stab him with the pen.
I don't do that anymore. What? I don't know. You've been away a long time. Maybe you didn't hear. I don't do that. I don't shine shoes
I
anymore.
don't hear you.
Oh, you should have seen this kid. Spit shine Tommy, we used to call him. Hey, Tommy, what are you doing? I'm breaking balls over here. You know, we're having fun. We're having. You know what? I'm sorry. Let's get a drink. Yeah, get us all a drink. No, the drinks are on the house. No, I got the drinks. No. The drinks are on the house.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You heard what he said.
Yep.
Yeah, for about 5 seconds until he got stabbed in the neck and then kicked in the throat.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
this is what happens apparently, but that's the reason
stitches
why.
get stitches.
But in both Goodfellas and Casino, Pesci gets killed
Yeah.
in a revenge term.
Yeah,
'cause-
so well in Goodfellas, it's at the very end of the movie where he thinks he's becoming a made man, but
Yep.
they just shoot him in the head for killing that guy.
Yeah.
yeah, Billy Bats.
I mean, at least they do that, and you know, not
Yeah,
beat him to
I'd
death.
much rather. I don't wish to die or get killed, but if you are going to kill me, for those out there who ever had the dream, just
You
do it
mean
that
out
way.
there?
For those that have the dream.
If you ever had the dream, and I hope you don't, but yeah, just a bullet back in the head. That's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, they said it best. They said it best in Moneyball. Do you want to take a bullet to the head or get shot in the chest 5 times and bleed out?
Yeah. Now, if you want to do like a friendly banter thing where you're kind of just making me understand why you're doing it, I'm tied to a chair. You do a couple punches to the face, and then you do that little psycho thing where you're talking like, yeah, where you're laughing and you're like, you know, every time you had to say something, and I'm like, I'm sorry, and they're like, oh, it's a little late for sorry.
yeah.
Oh, he's sorry.
sorry.
Oh, he's so sorry. You know, doing that whole thing, and then you kill me right after that. I'm fine with that because I would kind of like to understand where you're coming from.
It's been recorded.
Yep. I'm a people person. I would understand.
Engineers are not people person.
Yeah.
That's why I have to bring them the documents.
Yeah.
Or the facts.
Well, you know, that guy, yeah, well, he's useless, so we're getting rid of him.
There's 2 more we can just get rid of right off the bat.
So there is an interesting fact with Scorsese. As I was reading, he did 27 directorial full films, theatrical films, and then he also did like 17 documentary films, if I remember reading that correctly.
Well, he also has done like a lot of voiceover work.
Well, according to IMDb, he has accredited 72 director credits.
Okay.
Doesn't split them up between, you know, documentary or anything like that.
But he's also done voiceover work. So I mean, he was in A Shark's Tale.
Yep.
He was the pufferfish.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was looking at Patrick because
Oh.
he kind of looked at me like weird.
Well, I'm pulling up his, if we're going into his actor stuff, I'm pulling up his acting IMDb.
And most recently, he's also in the Mandon Grogu movie. He plays a street vendor on
A voice.
Voice. Yeah.
Yep.
As as the voiceover work.
Now he has had some live action performances. I know he in mostly TV shows. So he showed up for a quick scene in The Sopranos. He
that's
just
right.
walked by. He didn't even have
Yeah.
a talking role. Christopher and his girlfriend were trying to get in that nightclub, and they're like, "Hey, that's Martin Scorsese," and he's driving. That's when Chris was like, "Marty, Kundun." I liked it. He had a small part in Curb Your Enthusiasm, where he's directing Larry David in a scene, which is pretty funny because
I mean, that's
He's in the show that you were watching when we first got here.
he's in Entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And after that, he was in 30 Rock.
Yep. And we talked about it in the studio.
The studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be Scorsese's last film.
Well, the thing I like about it,
He's in a lot of his own movies as well.
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah, he usually just. I mean, most people do that. A lot of directors
Yeah.
like to do that.
Yeah.
In
He's
Taxi
like-
Driver,
he's
the
like Favreau.
yeah. But in Taxi Driver, he's passenger watching Silhouette.
I like how they give him these titles.
Yeah.
Guy walks with dog. One thing I really like about Martin Scorsese, besides his ability to direct,
Man yelling, "Fuck off!"
yes, angry guy.
Yeah.
Which one?
Number 2.
But he's got a very unique voice.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I love about
In
him.
After Hours, he's credited as Club Berlin Searchlight Operator.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it when you're credited as is a sentence.
Man having picture taken with Lionel Dobby.
I get my photo taken, man.
I think I have a new episode idea.
I got a picture. Yeah. What is the weirdest credited as?
Yeah. It's just like weird accredited as for films.
Now I got a movie to throw at you. I'm sure you probably haven't seen it.
Search and Destroy.
Cape Fear.
Oh yeah.
I've definitely not seen that movie.
Jeez.
What?
That's a good one, Nikki.
Counselor.
Counselor.
Counselor. Come on, man.
I
Nick
heard it's
Nolte.
like stupid messed up.
It is.
So that's why I don't want to watch it.
Nick Nolte, Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro as an ex-con. Nick Nolte, I believe, was the
basically,
lawyer, right?
basically Taxi Driver, and if he got out of prison.
Yeah. if he didn't kill himself.
Yeah, if he didn't kill
or
himself,
get
he
killed.
went away.
Yeah.
They caught him. He went away, and then he got let loose.
Yep.
And came after the one who did not get him out of jail.
Oh, I'm just reading the description. This does not sound like a chill movie.
Oh no! No!
It's 1991, man.
A convicted rapist released from prison after serving a 14-year sentence stalks the family of the lawyer who originally defended him.
Yep.
Why would he go after the person who defended him?
Because he
Because-
didn't get him
Oh.
off.
Yeah.
He went to jail.
Well, then go after the prosecutor or the jury or the
No,
judge.
you go after the guy who didn't do their job right.
Yeah. It's kind of more one of those lines of he knew he was guilty and he didn't defend him very well.
Yep. He didn't
So it's like
abide
the
by
opposite
his
of primal fear.
And
Yeah.
get
Yes.
this get this a little off topic, but it's kind of more along the lines of there's been several movies about and people have interviewed lawyers. All right, you go in and it's like you're defending a guy who is going to be convicted of murder.
Guilty
He's
as hell.
done it. You've seen it. How do you defend someone like that? And the best response I've ever heard from that is, I am not there to prove my client's innocence. I am there to prove that the prosecution followed the letter of the law while proving that he is guilty. Now, I'm not saying these are from the confessions or anything like that, but it's in a murder trial and everything is pretty much leaning to the husband did it.
Well, and a lot
But
of
that's a good argument of yes, I am there to make sure every procedure was followed correctly, because what that does is that sets up everything for future cases where, all right, you did X, Y, and Z great here, and everything got followed correctly, so the letter of the law got followed, and so this guy's going away and he's not going to get a mistrial.
Well, and the other thing too that some people have said has been, again, it's very similar. It's like he's not there to 100% prove he's innocent. he's there to make sure that there to prove that there may be reasonable doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So reasonable doubt doesn't mean that it's true.
Yep.
But if you can't, because that's what they say, I'm going to prove to you without a reasonable doubt, meaning there's no way this can be disputed. So their job is to create reasonable doubt. If there's one little thing that, are you 100%? Are you sure about that 5 minutes? You sure about that 5 minutes? Are you telling me that it took you 2 minutes to cook?
I'm just a fast cook, I guess.
I'm sorry, you're just a fast cook? Is that what you said to me?
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
The case does not hold water.
What's a ute?
What is a ute?
But I can tell you this: most time, I'm not saying like I know lawyers or anything, but I've known a few, and from what they have told me is they're like, if they go into a case and they have any feeling whatsoever that they know for a fact this, I mean, they don't have to take the case. And
Yeah.
a lot of times they'll just be like, let the public defender take this
Right.
one.
Yep.
Because the public defender, not saying that they are bad lawyers. I mean, a lot of them are very good, but they're not getting paid like the retainers and the big money like these other guys are.
They're state paid.
They're doing the base level work, so to speak,
Yep.
in order to try to defend their client as best as they can with what they have. But
They're getting all the work the district attorney don't want.
yeah. And there have been some cases where people say, that's why they went to prosecution. They switched over.
Yep.
They got tired of either not getting the people off that needed to get off, that were rightfully innocent, but just there was something that came up, or they had a feeling that their client really did it. And you're like, it's that level of guilt. So we'll talk about the letters of the law on next week's.
On our next TED Talk.
That's what Law and Order is for. Just watch Law and Order. You'll figure it all out.
Oh, almost did.
I already have an idea for our next episode. Don't take it away from me.
We won't.
Don't take it away from me. It's gone. There, throw it in the
Overruled.
trash. We're taking your idea. We're throwing it out the door. We're stomping on it.
Prosecution would like that line stricken from the record. Case dismissed.
You guys remember I said we had an episode I want to talk about? I don't recall, counsel.
I do not recall.
It's like, can you repeat the question?
How many times a day? More. More. 17?
Wait. So I want to actually sidestep for a second. Back to what you said earlier about the number of things where you said Leo and those other two, Harvey Keitel and what's his name, were tied for 6 appearances?
6. Yeah.
Okay, but Robert De Niro, let me run the list down again. He did Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Casino, Cape Fear, The King of Comedy, The Irishman. I know there's another one in there.
But did he direct The King of Comedy?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. He looked it up.
According to Google, when counting sheer volume, Harry Northrop, Harvey Keitel, and Leonardo DiCaprio are all tied for the most acting appearances in Martin Scorsese films with 6 movies apiece. However, if you measure it by overall length of collaboration and prominence, Robert De Niro is the definitive Scorsese muse.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, it's just like, how could he not? Because, like I said, he's been
And
in at
this
least
is why
6
AI
movies.
will never take over.
Yeah, he's been in at least 6 of these. Wait, yeah. Oh, Raging Bull. That should be 7 then, right? So Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Casino, Cape Fear. I just said the other one.
Raging Bull. King of Comedy.
King of Comedy.
I didn't know he was in King of Comedy.
Yeah, he was the lead in King of Comedy.
So if you actually go into the article that AI is pulling from, Scorsese himself says, I've worked with De Niro the most.
So.
That is why we only use AI for image making.
Exactly.
Or making funny little statements.
Yeah. Make me sound goofy. Or perhaps if you want a cute dog.
Well, the other one that he did that was really, really good. I know you haven't seen this one either.
I haven't seen a lot of his films.
The Color of Money.
Does
Oh,
sound familiar.
that was Scorsese?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And the one thing I didn't know is actually a sequel to a movie from 1968 or 63, I think, called The Hustler or something, because they were both the books were written by the same author.
Okay.
But I had no idea it was a sequel to another movie.
I totally spaced on him doing The Color of Money. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a fairly good movie. I enjoyed that one. You know, it was like one of the old school pool hall,
Yes, like
con men type things.
Yeah, and I like that for Tom Cruise also
Mm-hmm.
because he was kind of like almost America's sweetheart
Mm-hmm.
in there, outside of maybe Taps. He was a psychopath in Taps, but then he's in Risky Business,
Yep.
and he's
Cocktail.
in Cocktail,
Top Gun.
and then was Top Gun before Color of Money or after?
Color of Money
Color of
came out
Money.
in '86.
So it was before,
Okay.
or same year.
I think Top Gun came out in '85. Oh no, because it turned an even number on our last
Yeah,
episode.
it came
Yeah,
out
so
'86, so it was
86.
same year.
Yeah.
So, but in that movie, like Tom Cruise is a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well, he's just a cocky guy.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
He just thinks that he's one of the best pool players out there, but he's not a good hustler. 'Cause
Mm-hmm. yeah,
as-
no, he had no game in that aspect. He had the game,
Yeah.
but he didn't have any play.
yeah, just because you can shoot pool doesn't mean you can hustle
like
pool.
pool hall
Exactly.
junkies.
Yes, like
Yes.
pool hall junkies. That is a more accurate portrayal of what actual pool hall hustling is.
Mm.
But this is like, you know, it's the same type story. So you have to have the different angles and know how to talk your way through things and be able to get shots back for yourself. And I'll take 3 balls, I'll give you 3 balls off the table, and really all you're doing is getting your balls out of the way so they can have straighter shots to make theirs.
Well,
Sorry,
moving
go
on from my balls.
ahead. Well, they're not yours; they're all of ours.
Wasn't
I never
wasn't that
agreed
the
to
same
that.
girlfriend that he had in Rain Man? Female lead, the French girl
From The Color of Money.
from The Color of Money.
Hang on a second.
I can't remember if
Is
she
he
was the same
IMDbing
female
it
lead.
right now.
So
It
the
might be.
female lead is Mary Elizabeth Monsanto. That can't be correct.
Then no.
That would be a big negatory there,
That's
Ghost Rider.
a pass right there.
Hard pass. But while you guys are looking, we'll just keep talking.
I'll let him.
I don't care that much.
No, I did like The Color of Money. Yeah, that throws me off because that's just such a straightforward '80s film. It didn't have any kind of like weird turn in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't any psychopath in it. Which I know he's done. He's done several works that aren't like that. That aren't The Departed, where it follows
Yeah.
50 people's stories.
Yeah.
And every story builds on another.
Apparently, he directed an episode of something called Amazing Stories, and this sounds awesome.
You never saw the series? Oh, that's a great series.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
They remade it. So
It's
they
like
made a new
Twilight
version.
Zone for kids. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, so Amazing Stories was back in the early 80s. It was phenomenal. Sunday nights was the big night because you loved Sunday night because it was coming because you got to watch The Greatest American Hero, Fame, The A-Team, and Amazing Stories.
Okay.
It was a back-to-back, fun-filled night full of joy and happiness. And then you realize that as soon as those were over, I got to go to bed because school's tomorrow.
Yep.
So it was like the most amazing thing at the beginning and the worst thing at the end. But Amazing Stories, it's like an anthology series.
Yeah.
But it hits on everything. But it was such a good show, and there's actually a lot of early time before they were big time actors and that are in that series, and then a lot of big directors directed episodes of that,
Like Martin Scorsese.
like Martin Scorsese.
Marty,
Like Marty Scorsese.
I knew I liked you, Marty.
I do like it when I go back and watch like an old, say, early '90s, late '80s like television show, and then you like that's a young Amanda Tapping. She was in an episode of Goosebumps. When it was on Netflix, I was rewatching. I was like, "Is that when did Star? This is like her audition tape for
Yeah.
Stargate SG-1. This came out like 2 years before she got on SG-1.
Well, you know what other series had that? The Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah,
So, because now that I have the AMC included with my new
Yeah.
package, AMC
Said
has-
package
yeah.
weird, and that upset me.
Yeah. Television, streaming package. Calm down, people.
Here's the other Leo.
John
one
DeLuise was in the one.
The
episode.
Aviator.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I always forget.
I remember the ending, but I know I've seen the movie.
It was
Well, it's based off a true story, so I hope you know the
it
ending.
was like 3 hours long.
yeah.
It's like
Man.
sitting around watching Apollo 13 because you're trying to figure out what's going to happen.
Yeah. Like, I really don't know what's going to happen to Tom Hanks and Kevin Bacon.
Wait, I can't get up. I gotta know what's going to happen. It's based off the
The
Apollo
Swayze
13
dog was
movie.
in Amazing Stories.
Yeah.
I'm just
Everybody's been in
Christopher
amazing
Lloyd.
stories. Yes, that was high pitched.
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd.
The next three are Mark Hamill, Charlie Sheen, and John Lithgow.
I think I clearly stated that a lot of big
lot of-
stars
Yeah.
before they were big stars.
But
were
you
in
didn't
this.
mention Jeffrey Jones, the principal from
I
Ferris
didn't think I
Bueller
needed
Takes
to
It.
specifically name every
Or
single
Mark
person.
frickin' Hamill.
And that's why I'm here.
That would be
And that's why I'm here.
Because Sam Waterston and John Cryer are also in the show.
John Cryer. Ah, yes. Here's one I don't remember. And
Okay.
I swear I remember it, but I remember it being out there. I just don't think I've seen it. Hugo.
Yeah, that's one
It's like the kid's story, right?
I'm not sure if I actually remember that or not.
So Martin Scorsese directed a film about a boy living in a 1930s Paris train station, tries to repair a broken automation left by his father, leading him to uncover a mystery connected, to early cinema and the pioneer filmmaker George Miles.
Okay.
Miles?
So
It's
Miles?
French.
I could not pronounce
yeah.
that. Then if it's another.
There's a whole lot of and then you know.
So it's like the station agent, just without a midget.
Millet.
Millet.
I thought I was getting close to the bottom. I'm not even scratching the surface on this. So I'm going to name just three more, and then I promise I'll leave this. Kira Sedgwick, Seth Green, and Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Danny DeVito.
I'm done.
Danny,
I will
the Danny
I will go
DeVito.
through that entire list at my own leisure, but I will not do it here on the podcast.
And don't send us back-to-back group text messages naming
Yeah,
every single
please
person
don't.
separately.
I-
This guy. And this guy.
I will just take screenshots.
I will put my phone on silent. If
They'll
I hear,
still get
I'm trying to go to
delivered.
bed, it's like, pa-ting, 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 pa-ting.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save them all, and you're getting 10 photos at once.
That's fine. Just screenshots and email them to me. Or I could just look on my IMDb myself and I could find it.
I don't think you're caring as much as I am about this.
You're forgetting I lived watching Amazing
that's true.
Stories.
I was one when that came out, so
The only people that don't watch Star Wars are the people that were in Star Wars, and they lived it.
they lived it, Ted.
You know what would be an amazing story?
You shut the fuck up
If
about
you know,
that.
I was gonna yeah, not list any more people on the shows.
That would be an amazing story.
Unless you want to say the episode that Martin Scorsese directed.
It
that
doesn't
would have-
specifically say which
Patrick
one.
shuts off his phone. Oh, look here. Turn the page. I'm back at
Ding dong, who's there? Oh, it's Fred. Oh, there's a sequel.
it. And there's a sequel.
I'm not coming to dinner. No.
Yeah, yeah,
Did
sure.
you read the book? Looks, it's called Fred Does Not Come to Dinner. The end. Oh, well, there's a sequel. Ding dong, look who's there. Oh, it's Fred. But yes, Hugo, I don't remember seeing that, but I, like Patrick would say, it
I
is a
do know
movie.
that is a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Yeah, I think I wanted to see it. I just never got around to it. It did look interesting. I'm a sucker for good animated film, and this one like had a mixture of live action and animation in it, which like not Polar Express, but I think it's just called Polar, or The Girl with the Compass, or I think it's just called Compass. It's
I don't know.
it came out around the same time as Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Narnia movie.
Okay.
But when you mix like CGI and live action, and like you do it well, like I'm a real big fan of that. Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Like obviously that kind of animation isn't kind of the animation we're using today, but they did that.
That was old school animation.
Yeah.
But they did that very well. It
Oh,
also
absolutely.
seemed like a licensing nightmare because there was Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse in the same movie.
Well, they were.
One's Warner Brothers and the other one's Disney.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got
But I
those two
think-
companies to play together.
They
Well,
just
I
made
think
a
they
deal,
were- I think they
handshake
were
deal.
all on the air of Time Warner.
I think they just say we're gonna do this and let them come after us.
It's kind of like Sony leasing out Spider-Man to the MCU.
Yeah,
They make
exactly.
a deal, things happen. It's all good.
I think it was much easier to get Mickey back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get Mickey now.
No, that's why they keep updating his copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney didn't own everything like they do now.
Oh, yeah.
But they owned Mickey. Mickey
Yeah,
and
well,
Minnie
they had
were in that
they
movie.
had their own Disney properties, but it's
But
not
they
like
didn't
now
have
where
their
they
own
don't.
Disney Channel then.
No. Well, when did Who Framed Roger Rabbit come out? 92?
No, I think it was before that.
I don't think it was 80. I don't think it was 89.
I'm
All right,
sure it
come
was
on.
80.
Here we go.
I'm sure
Here we
it's
go.
not
I'm getting it.
89.
I'm getting it.
But
you
no,
go.
Hugo seemed like a movie I really wanted to watch because, like I said, I'm a big fan of when they blend live action and animation together, especially when it's done really well. When was it?
1988.
Damn. All right.
I was tree.
I was 10.
So that movie really like piqued.
Shut up.
I didn't see it.
So that movie really piqued my interest. I just never got around to seeing it. Yeah, that
Sorry.
joke played well with our audio listeners.
I know, right?
He's got dip.
But no, I've just never got around to watching it.
Yeah, I don't know why it never really crossed my radar.
It's one of those movies where they use animation to like enhance the set. It's not like they're not just walking around on a green screen, like the Jurassic Park. They're actually on a set. There's actual water and everything, but they have to like look like there's.
How
like, 20
dare you?
But you know who did it first before
I'm saying it's a good movie.
before Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You know who did it first and actually not bad for the time?
Hanna-Barbera.
Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They did the best they could.
they
There
had-
were a couple of times where Dick Van Dyke is clearly not looking at the thing on the ground.
Yeah.
He's still dancing though.
Yeah, he's still tap dancing.
He got to sweep his roofs or chimneys, whatever they were doing. They swept the chimneys and then the roofs during the dance
I think
with
we
the
veered
soot-covered brooms. I don't think they
way
were
off
really.
from Martin Scorsese at this point.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, let's reel this back.
Let's
a
get
little
We
back
gotta
to
we gotta go back to Martin.
Yeah, we
Get
only
back
got
to
like
Marty.
15
It's his
minutes
last
left.
film.
Kundun. I liked it.
Kundun.
So
I don't think I saw Kundun.
I didn't actually, but it's not exactly the style of movie that I would normally
Yeah.
want to watch because it's actually based on the life of one of the 14th Dalai Lama, I believe it is, and I believe they're the one that I don't know if it was that they got exiled because I didn't see the movie and I didn't read the book, so I couldn't tell you.
From childhood to adulthood, Tibet's 14th Dalai Lama deals with Chinese oppression and other problems.
All right, well, there
A
you go.
Martin Scorsese film.
It's good to see that he went to Tibet. You
Yeah.
know? He got out of New York. He said, "Hey,
I mean,
let's,
that's the movie right after Casino. He's like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm done with the mob for a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
We're gonna put
Yeah.
this on the back burner.
I'm starting to get typecast." You know?
Yeah. Type directed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which is funny because he's actually well known. Like his thing is that when you think of Scorsese, you think mom movies.
Yeah.
But he's actually done way more other
yeah.
movies that aren't mom movies. I mean, if you
Yeah.
break it down, really, aside from Goodfellas, Casino, Irishman, The Departed, did he do Gangs of New York? I can't
yes,
remember.
yes, he did.
But
I don't know if I would say Gangs of New York though is like a mob movie.
no, but it's just the term. You know,
Yeah.
people hear gangs,
Yeah,
but
true.
but yeah, so he's done those. But there's been so many others that
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
mom. But yet he's somehow known. Now maybe it's just because he does them so well,
Right. Yeah.
Because let's face it, aside from
where
when
can
you
I-
think of mom
And
movies,
I was gonna say when you think of mob movies, no one never mentions or doesn't mention Casino or
I mentioned
or
Casino.
Goodfellas.
yeah.
Like,
And then
they
outside of
mention-
Scorsese, it's
It's
Godfather.
The Godfather. Yep.
He did a short comedy called The Audition, and it's Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio must compete for the lead role in Martin Scorsese's next film.
That's gotta be. Fun.
It also has Brad Pitt and also Martin Scorsese. But Brad Pitt's also in this, so I think like towards the end he's like, "Hey, I want to try it."
Yeah. Right.
Well, you know what's funny though? If you really put them next to each other, like De Niro and DiCaprio, DiCaprio can kind of make his face a little bit like De Niro's, like
Yeah.
do kind of the expressions. So I could see if they did a movie where they were doing like, I'm talking like face, like actually seeing their
Yeah,
two
yeah.
faces together.
Like the face.
Not them facing off, like them both their faces
Face
facing us off. But I could see like if they did a movie where
Okay.
That they
I
could be
can dig
like it's like a regression story. You're going back in time, like this was me when I was younger, blah blah blah, and
I wish this was available to find.
it's not.
It's not according to IMDb.
So here's a big question because we only have a little bit of time left. I mean, we got about 8 to 10 minutes, but is there a type of movie or any? It could be anything like different. It could be as similar to what he's done or something completely different that you would like to see Martin Scorsese do.
I think
and this is for you as well.
I think Scorsese could bring back a Jason movie. Could make a Jason Friday the 13th
Oh,
movie.
you're
be
talking about Friday the 13th. When you said Jason, I'm like, is he talking
Jason
about voices?
Voorhees. I think he could make that freaking interesting as hell, make it awesome, and then end the story. Closed, done.
So
With a bullet to the back of
With
the
a
head.
bullet to the back of the head. Gangsta style.
I would like to see him do an Alien movie. And not like the new ones where there's a bunch of them, like the original Alien when there's only one and it was kind of like a buildup of tension and more about character development. I think he could really knock that out of the park. Sci-fi, like give him some like retro 80s future technology like they used in Alien.
Okay.
But I think he has a real knack for storytelling and tension building.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, so I think I think you could do really well with a monster movie where you don't really see the monster. It's all about the actors and the story and the tension.
Okay.
Like, if we bring back old school Alien, I think he could kick ass at that.
Wow, that's an interesting take. And so is the Jason thing. I was not expecting either one of those things from either one of you.
I don't know if that means you liked our ideas.
No,
or
it's very interesting. I think
It's
you're
open
I think
to
you're growing.
interpretation, damn
I
it.
think you're growing now. I mean,
Look, you're not going to be the English teacher that tells me my interpretation is wrong again. I hated those questions. What did you think about it? I thought it was stupid as hell.
What'd you think of the book? I don't know. I didn't read it.
there's a book.
It's one a movie?
I read the first chapter where the guy sold his wife and then fucked off to England, so I just stopped reading. That seemed like a dick move. That's an actual book called The Mayor of Casterbridge, by the way. I had to read that in high school.
Wow.
It's so
Patrick
messed up.
has read a book.
It's so messed up.
I think I would like to see. Now, it's not way off the kilters like you two. Not saying that that's a bad thing. That's again, that was very impressively unique takes on stuff. So I would actually watch both of those.
If it was directed by Martin Scorsese.
Yes, exactly.
I would like to see, and this kind of sticks kind of to his roots. Not a mob movie, but it popped in my head when you were showing me when we were talking about DiCaprio and him. I would almost like to see a generational film,
Like coming of age,
But-
the different stages
but
of
set
life.
in one place. So let's say like a pizza parlor. It's a family-owned pizza parlor.
And you just skip like years or decades.
Yeah, throughout like how they got started. It's a husband and wife or freshly married, and then as they have their kids, and then like Robert De Niro, it goes. He's the ending of it. Like he's the grandfather. He
Comes
still wants to be
walking in,
around,
yeah.
but he's not as good. He can't keep up. The grandkids.
There should
took
be a side
over.
plot where he's hustling in the back. He's counting.
Well, there
he's
could
cooking
be.
the books.
Yeah.
Well, there could be,
They call me Sammy the Stove.
Yeah.
I cook the books.
but make it to where it's not like
The ending is the FBI.
It's
raid.
not a tough guy movie. It's just it's a family
Yeah.
generational
Exactly.
grown movie, and
I
it's
think
just
you're
based
thinking,
in.
I'm hearing Nona's, and I think you
Le-
just like that
Leo
movie too much.
DiCaprio plays middle-aged him.
Yeah.
Young Haley Joe Osment plays young him.
Yeah, I think Haley's a little heavy in there.
Yeah. Well,
No, I
that's
don't
how
know
it
who
is.
would
Like,
play-
there's one line. I started going to the gym a few years ago, and look at me now.
Well, it could be something along the lines of like it starts out at like the movie is they just got married. You don't see the wedding or anything.
Yeah.
We skip all that stuff, but it's like
Indie
it's
film, low budget. You
they're
can't film the wedding.
let's say early 20s. And the husband's holding the wife's hand, and he's walking down the street. He's like, "There it is," and it's this rundown, beat up, empty place for lease.
Have it set in Queens, and the wife goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
all
Well,
my
yeah.
money on this."
Yeah, it could be something like that. Like, hey, what are we doing this for? We got a small apartment. We could barely make ends meet. And it's like, it's his dream. And then as it goes, they have a kid, and then
You could almost have it like a Forget Paris moment where
Yeah.
the two couples are there and they're talking about the third couple on the way, and they finally come through the door.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I get it.
but I would have it to where, and not that I would wish it, but have it to where, like, if De Niro's going to be the patriarch, at some point through the movie, the wife passes away. And
So
the
now
whole-
we're in up territory. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
No. It's not. You're not going to see the death. It's just going to happen. You're just
Yeah.
going to know that it happened.
Well, you didn't see it in Up, but it still made you sad.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's not going to make you sad. It's my movie, all right? You,
Well, this
you
pitch-
go do your alien thing.
Yeah.
I didn't jump on that at all. I didn't be like, well, you can't do it. What if you do this? What if we go throw the Predator in there? No, I didn't do that. So
We're not
leave my
absolute-
stuff alone.
We're not
But-
putting the Predator in my movie.
The ending, but that's why he stays in that peace place, because
Yeah.
now he's lost the love of his life. He needs something to fill his life. The kids are trying to get him out to be like, Pop, we got this.
Go do something.
Go retire.
Yeah.
You've earned it. The business is still yours, but it's ours. And and the ending would just be him walking out with, a picture of his wife or a bit of the urn or something, and he's like, see what we did? And it's the whole family inside. It just
Yep.
pans out. All the customers there.
All right, why are you trying to make me cry right
I'm
now?
just saying,
Mm-mm.
you need to be sad. God, you get all Jason Voorhees on me, man. I got to bring you down a little bit. So yeah, but we only got a couple minutes left. So we again, as always,
Oh.
we missed
So
some,
many things
we
that we
missed
didn't
some
know.
stuff.
We could do 10 episodes and still
Yeah.
not cover his whole body of
Yep.
work.
The problem is I would have to go start watching more movies
Yeah.
of Scorsese's. I think I'm at my knowledge limit.
Yes, and he's going to be going through the list
I'm
of
not
amazing
watching-
stories actors.
Yeah, you're watching Cape Fear first.
I'm not watching TV.
In the dark with the lights off.
Yeah.
Not unless I get my Christmas episode.
Well, it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Don't no.
You know the deal.
We're not doing that same deal again. Every year, you gotta grow. You gotta do something
Yeah,
different.
yeah. So you gotta branch out.
Yeah.
So now I just
And-
got to get more
and
creative and
I've
trick
already
you
gotta
guys into watching Hallmark.
I've already got to
movies.
watch that damn Hallmark Christmas movie, probably the Disney one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not my fault.
Yeah. 2/3 your fault.
And on that note, yes.
For the audio listeners, I just made a full body how with my arms.
No.
Trying to tell us the size of the fish he caught last
Yeah,
year.
right.
It was this big.
That was this big.
It's actually the gap in between that logic jump.
Yeah, there you go. But on that note, we are out of time. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. Talking Martin Scorsese this week. That was fun. I enjoyed
Indeed.
talking Martin. Kundun. We
Kundun.
liked it. But until then, for Movie Talks and Chill, we are your hosts. I'm Tony Serrato.
I'm Gavin Butts.
I'm Patrick Wall.
All right, guys, take care. Don't forget, guys, you can visit us at our website, movietalksandchill.com. Email us at talktous@movietalksandchill.com, or find us on our YouTube channel.
You can also follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Movie Talks and Chill.
You can listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, coming soon to Apple Podcasts, Castbox, and Overcast.
New episodes available every Wednesday. Talk to you then. Theme music for our podcast was composed, arranged, and performed by Paul the Rock.